ผู้บริหารข้าราชการครูและบุคลากรทางการศึกษาโรงเรียนสตรีวัดระฆังผมมีความยินดีเป็นอย่างยิ่งที่ได้มาเป็นประธานในพิธีเปิดอบรมภาษาตามกรอบมาตรฐานสามารถทางภาษาอังกฤษ Cefr ข้าราชการครูและบุคลากรทางการศึกษาของโรงเรียนสตรีวัดระฆังในวันนี้จากการกล่าวรายงานจะเห็นได้ว่าวัตถุประสงค์ของการอบรมในวันนี้เพื่อพัฒนาทักษะภาษาอังกฤษของข้าราชการครูและบุคลากรทางการศึกษาซึ่งสอดคล้องกับหลักเกณฑ์และวิธีการประเมินตำแหน่งและวิทยาฐานะ WPA สุดท้ายนี้ผมขออวยพรให้การจัดงานในครั้งนี้บรรลุวัตถุประสงค์สำเร็จตามเป้าหมายตามวัตถุประสงค์ของการจัดงานทุกประการและขอให้ผู้เข้ารับการอบรมได้เก็บเกี่ยวเอาประสบการณ์ในครั้งนี้ไปพัฒนาต่อไปบัดนี้ได้เวลาสมควรแล้วกระผมขอเปิดการอบรมภาษาอังกฤษตามกรอบมาตรฐานความสามารถทางภาษาอังกฤษ Cefr ณ บัดนี้
Thank you, Director and Vice Director. At first, I would like to invite Director and Vice Director and all teachers, the teachers, foreign teacher, to take a photo here, please. Okay, and now take the photo with all teachers here, please. Okay, all teachers, please stand up.มินิฮาร์ทค่ะทุกท่าน มินิฮาร์ทสูงๆค่ะต้องถอดแมสไหมคะอ๋อถอดแล้วอ๋อขอโทษค่ะเอาเราไม่ได้ถอดอยู่คนเดียว Okay, thank you directors, vice directors and all teachers. Before we start our activities, so I would like to tell you about what we are going to study today. Okay, we will start by study about vocabularies, right? Vocabularies by teacher Anna. And then we will study about reading skills by teacher Jane. And then we will have lunch at noon. And we will start at 1 o'clock about speaking with teacher Curtis. After that, we will have conversation by teacher Roland and finish by have a protest. Okay, so right now, the teacher will go and collect the pretest. Have you finished all the pretest? which has like 20 items. So the teacher will go and collect the pretest from you. Have you finished? And they will check it and tell the score later. Okay, and for now, we will introduce. Okay, I would like you to know our team of the teacher who will teach you today. So I will give you.
Okay, good morning, Sawadee Krap, everybody. It's nice to have a chance to meet everybody, especially now with COVID a bit behind us. We can start to interact and meet each other. So the team for today, the teachers for today, I will just introduce them to you because many new teachers at Satri Watrakang and many new teachers from Siam Computer Company. So we have teacher Jane, and teacher Jane will be doing the reading component, the reading part will be teacher Jane. And then we have teacher Anna, and teacher Anna is going to be doing the vocabulary section. And then of course teacher Costas, which I'm sure everybody knows, teacher Costas will be doing the speaking part. Okay? And we have teacher Koya, which I think everybody knows teacher Koya, and he is our right-hand man to help us with anything. And I'm teacher Roland. So it's good to be here, it's nice to be here. We're happy that we have this opportunity to spend some time with you. Also we have teacher Ant. Teacher Ant is our subtitles. You are subtitles, teacher Ant. Okay. Right, so just some introductory things. We've gone, teacher Gik has gone through the program already. At the end of the session, we will have another test, a post-test, which will also be about 15 minutes. On the tables, what you should have the book and the test we take Laukap. So you should have the book and also a puzzle piece. So you should have something like this, okay? A puzzle piece. This just leave on the table. Don't look at it until teacher Anna says you can, okay? So that just leave on the table. Okay, anything else we need to talk about? No? No. Okay, good. So then I think we are ready to begin. Teachers, if you microjai anything, please just put up your hand and you ask us to explain again. Okay, it is all about learning, and we can learn as much from you as what you can from us. So anything you microjai, just put your hand up, ask us to explain again. If you still microjai, we have teacher Ant, can maybe explain in Pasatai very quickly. Okay, so enjoy the session, teachers, and I'll hand over to teacher Anna.
All right, good morning, teachers. I'm teacher Anna, so I'm actually one of the science teacher. I teach chemistry. So, are you teachers ready to learn English? Yes? Can I get energy? No, I'm not feeling it. Yes? Are we? Yes, of course. All right. So, as I mentioned, I'm a science teacher. I don't even know what I'm doing here. But I'm happy to teach you English. Before that, so our main topic will be about cause and effects. So when we talk about cause, what do we mean? What are we asking? When you want to know what's the effect, what are we asking? What do we want to learn? So since I'm a science teacher, let's do a little bit of science. So in front of me, I have 3 bottles. First bottle, it contains just water with yellow dye. So it's a yellow solution. Bottle number 2, again, just water with red dye. And then here, just an empty bottle. So what I will do, step 1, I'm just gonna mix the yellow dye water and the red dye water. Now, for our science teachers, I know there are science teachers here. What do you think will happen if I mix yellow and red? What do you think will happen? Anyone? Teacher Dentong. What do you think will happen? Let's do some science stuff before we dig into English. What will happen? Will it explode? Will I get COVID? What will happen? It will change color to, what do you think? Will it change to purple, to blue, to pink? Orange? Any other guess? So one says it'll change. So we'll definitely get a change in color, but what do you think? Yellow plus red? Orange? Okay, I guess we'll find out. So let's mix. Doesn't change. Why does it change? So that is science. So what happens? So this is the final solution. So as you can see, since I have a very saturated red liquid, so it overpowered my final solution. So the final color is still, what color? Red, okay? So teachers, I want you to keep that in mind. So we did 2 steps. I mixed the red and the yellow solution. I finally get a red liquid. So this is my final product. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's start with cause and effect. So throughout the day, so you will learn more about what is a cause, what is an effect. So all throughout the day with Teacher Jane, with Teacher Costas, we'll do a series of activities in order for you to apply. So first of all, let's define, what do you mean by cause? So cause, so it's, all of this is in your handout. So a cause, so if you use it as a noun, you know what's a noun, correct? It's a name of a place, of an object, of a thing. So when you use it as a noun, it means a person or a thing that makes something happen. So basically, the cause is the why. Why did it happen? You can also use the cause as a verb. So now what is a verb? Verb is your action word. So any action, that is a verb. Sitting, mixing. So in case of our experiment, I mix. So that is the verb. Mixing the 2 solutions together, that is the verb. So looking back at our experiment, the cause, when I mix the yellow solution and the red solution, what happened? So the cause will be the reason why I get my final solution. That's the reason or why. What happened? Mixing the two solutions together, I was able to get this final product. So that is the cause. So just keep in mind, why? Why does something happen? That's the cause. Is that clear? Are we good? Yeah? All right. So here I have two examples. If you use cause as a noun, so sentence example I have, the cause of the accident was a flat tire. So you're driving and you hit a flat tire. Now you experience an accident. So what's the reason behind the accident? Because of a flat tire. So the noun here is your flat tire. Next, if I want to use it as a verb, action word, the flat tire caused the car to wreck. So when you say wreck, Teacher Ann, pasa tayo wreck. When you damage your car, so you wreck your car, you're driving, you get into an accident, you wreck your car. That's because of your flat tire. So the flat tire caused your car to wreck. So it's used as an action word. Are we good? Yeah? All right. So that's the cause. Again, you're asking question, why? Why did it happen? Moving on now, what is the effect? So let's go back to my experiment. So now we know the reason for having this is mixing the two solutions earlier. So now the effect is having a final solution which is still red. So now when you talk about effect, so as a noun, so effect, please teachers, take note of this one. Effect is a noun. So effect, it means the change that is the result, the final product, what happened. That's the result of the action. So when I mix the two solutions together, the result is this final solution. So that's a noun. Now, if you use it as a verb or an action word, you change E to A. So you use affect. Okay? Affect. So effect as a noun, affect when you want to use it as an action word or a verb. So let's differentiate. I have two examples here. Number one, the snowstorm had an effect on his mood. So this is used as a noun. So what is the effect of snowstorm on his mood? He was sad. He was feeling depressed. So that's the effect of the snowstorm. It's used as a noun. Whereas if we compare, the snowstorm affected his mood. So the change in his mood was caused by the snowstorm. It affected. So it's used as an action word. Are we clear on this one? Yeah? Teachers? Yes? Yes? Yes. Okay. All right. So, now that we have defined what is an effect, what is a cause, now let's look at what are the words or phrases. Phrases, those are just expressions or group of words. So when you want to signify a cause and effect, you can use the following words and phrases. You can use due to, because of, as a consequence of, as a result of, and you can also use since. All right? So I have a little note here. To express your cause and effect, a noun or a verb will either follow these words or phrases. So it could either be due to followed by a noun, because of followed by either a noun or a verb. So we'll learn more about that on the following slides. So just look at the picture on this side of the screen. So for picture on top, can I ask teacher Nuni? Can you just describe to me what can you see? Computer, so what is the action? What do you think she's doing? Okay, she's probably watching Netflix. She's probably watching a Korean drama. Now, teacher, what's your nickname? Teacher Do, how about the picture at the bottom? What do you think she's doing or what happened? She's looking at a telephone, but what's her expression? What do you think happened? Shocked. She looked shocked. Pasatay shock. Tukjay. All right? Okay, so here, let's try to make a sentence using cause and effect. So she was watching on her computer, and it seems dark. So it looks like late at night, she's still watching Netflix. And then, in the morning, she woke up late. So let's make a sentence using cause and effect. So she was late, or she woke up late because she was watching Netflix late at night. So the result, she woke up late, she was late to work because the reason why? Because she's watching Netflix instead of getting enough sleep. All right? Or you can also say, she was watching Netflix late at night, so she woke up late. Now you have the cause. I was watching late at night, so the result, I was late at work. Yeah? Clear? Are we good? Okay. So now, when do you use the words and phrases, specifically when it's followed by a noun? So here, these cause and effect phrases are followed by a noun or a noun phrase. So you use due to, because of, as a consequence of, as a result of. So these signal words, so they signal a cause and effect. All right, so these four phrases, you use them when they are followed by a noun. Okay, so here I have a sentence structure. So look at this part. You have your signal word, let's say due to. So that's the signal word, followed by the cause, why, followed by the effect. Or you can also construct, or you can also make your sentences by having your effect, what's the result, followed by your signal word, let's say because of, and then followed by the cause. So you have two ways to write your sentences. So it's all in your handout, so just take note. Here I have a note, the cause always comes after the signal word. So your cause will always come after the signal words or your signal phrases. So we'll look at examples. So these examples are in your handout. Sentence number 1. Due to John's laziness, he did not pass the English test. So this is sentence number 1. Let's identify each part of the sentence. So they are color coordinated. So the red one, that is your signal phrase. So the signal phrase here is due to. Now, what is the green one? John's laziness, that's the cause. So the reason for John not passing the English test is because of his laziness. So that's the reason why. And the purple color is the effect. What's the result? He's lazy, meaning he doesn't study. He doesn't do his homework. So the effect is he did not pass the test. He got grade F. All right. Now let's move to sentence number 2. He failed the test because of his bad study habits. So when you say habits, that's your routine. So let's say instead of reading books, instead of doing your homework, you play video games. You watch Netflix till late at night. So that's a bad study habit. So what's the effect? He failed the test. So let's break them down. The signal phrase in this sentence is because of. It signals the cause and effect. All right? What is the cause in this sentence, Teacher Fang? Can you tell me, sentence number 2, what's the cause in this sentence? Okay, his bad study habits, that's the reason why did he fail. And the result, he failed the test. All right, so that's sentence number 2. Let's move to sentence number 3. As a result of the rain, we canceled the party. So it's been raining this week. So as a result of the rain, we canceled the party. Teacher Sutida, let's break down the sentence. Can you give me what is the signal phrase in this sentence? Number 3, since sentence number 3. Signal word, which one denotes, which one shows you a cause and effect? Very good. As a result, so that's our signal phrase. Teacher, Mr. No, what is the cause in this sentence? The cause is the rain, and the result, cancellation of the party. We had to cancel the party. All right, so again, what is the reason why? Because of the rain. What's the result? We canceled the party. And to signify or to signal the cause and effect, the relationship, you use as a result of. Now, sentence number 4, Teacher Need. David could not attend due to his illness. When you say illness, you're sick. You have fever, you have COVID, you're not feeling well. Illness. All right, David could not attend due to his illness. Teacher Need, what's the signal phrase? Sentence number 4. Due to. Good. What is the cause? Teacher Day, correct? Cause. What's the reason why? Sorry? Due to his illness, because he's sick. So that is the cause, David's illness. And what is the effect, Teacher Ning Nang? Sorry, did I pronounce that right? All right. Okay, so he could not attend. So that's the result of David's illness. He was not able to attend. Now, sentence number 5, Teacher Fang, he was fired as a consequence of his tardiness. Now, when you say fired, so we're all working. When you say you're fired, you are out of job. All right, so your boss will let you go. You will be out of job. So he was fired as a consequence of tardiness. So tardiness means being late. So we need to be at work at 8 o'clock, but you always go to work at 9 o'clock. That's very late, so you're always tardy, tardiness. So he was fired. Now, Teacher Fang, what is the signal phrase in this sentence? What gives you an idea of the cause and effect? As a consequence of. Correct. So as a consequence of, what is the cause? Teacher U. tardiness. Okay, so the cause is tardiness or being late, and what's the effect? He was fired. So he lost his job because he's always late. All right, so those are examples of using your signal phrases when it's followed by a noun. All right, now what if it's followed by a verb? Again, verbs are your action words. So sitting, standing, action words, those are your verb. All right? So if you follow your signal phrase with a verb, with an action, you can use the following phrases or words: because and since. Okay? So same sentence construction, you have your signal phrase followed by cause, followed by effect. Or you can also write your sentences by having the effect first, followed by your signal phrase. In this case, you use because or since, followed by cause. All right? Again, when you make sentences which are followed by a verb, so your cause and effect, they're followed by a verb, so you use because and since. Let's look at example. Number 1. Because John was lazy, he did not pass the English test. So in this example, we are using the signal phrase because. Now, what is the effect? John was lazy. And what is the effect? He did not pass the English test, so he failed the subject. Now, sentence number 2. He failed the test because he did not study well. So our verb phrase here, he did not study well. So that's the action. He didn't study. So our signal word, Teacher Poo. What's our signal word, teacher? Teacher Poo? Because. So our signal word is because. Now it's followed by, what's our cause? Teacher, are you hiding your teacher, Nuna? What's the effect? What's the cause? Okay, he did not study well. So because he did not study well, what's the effect? What's the result? Teacher Ying? Teacher Ying? Okay, so he did not pass the test. He failed because he did not study well. Now, final example, the picnic was canceled since the rain was coming. So in this sentence, Teacher Boat, can you give me what's our signal word? Since. So the signal word is since. What's the cause? Teacher Noy? Noy. All right, correct. The rain was coming. So that was the cause. And what happened? As a result, the picnic was canceled. All right. So here are sentences to show you when you use your signal phrases when it's followed by a verb or an action word or an action or a verb phrase. Are we good here? Yeah? Okay. Next, how about words and phrases to show you the effect, the result? So here we have 3. So on the first column, you can use so, lead to, or if you're using it to denote actions in the past, led to. Third one, result in, or again, if it's in the past, resulted in. All right, so 3 words and phrases to denote effect. Example, number 1, the power went out. So, what happened? classes are suspended. So there's no power, no electricity. That's the cause or effect. Teacher ma'am? Ma'am. If I say the power went out, is that the cause or effect? Is it a cause or effect? Very good. It's the cause. Now the effect, the classes are suspended. Sentence number 2. The rise in COVID cases. So rise, it means an increase. An increase in COVID cases led to. So it's in the past, led to classes being moved online. Remember last year, we all had to move our classes on Google Meet. So we had to move online due to the rise in COVID cases. So the rise in COVID cases, teacher Teo, am I pronouncing it right? Teacher Teo, the rise in COVID cases, can you help me identify, is that a cause or effect? Is that the reason or is that the result? Okay, so we're at sentence number 2, teacher. The rise, meaning increase, go up. The rise in COVID cases led to classes being moved online. So from in-person, we move online. So I'm asking the phrase, the rise in COVID cases. Teacher, do you think that is the cause or is that the effect? Cause, correct. So the rise in COVID cases, that's the cause, that's the reason. And the effect, because there's increase in COVID cases, now we have to move online. So we are all safe. All right, last sentence. The bad weather, so rainy season, bad weather, has resulted in students getting to their classes late. So because it's raining, it's hard to get motorcycle, it's hard to get a taxi. So most of our students, even teachers, we are late in our classes. Now, Teacher Nang, the bad weather has resulted in students getting to their classes late. Can we break down the sentences? Can you tell me what is the cause in this sentence? Number 3. Cause, the reason. What's the cause? Tamay, what is the reason? Okay, the bad weather. So that's the cause. The bad weather. So what is our signal phrase? Resulted in. Now what is the effect? The students are late in their classes. All right, is this clear, everyone? Yes? Okay, so that's the cause and effect. So after this one, we'll do a game which will be an application of this cause and effect. Now let's move to the second part of our topic. We will talk about a milestone, or what are the milestones in life that we achieve. So when you hear the word milestone, so what is milestone? So just remember, milestone is something that is important, an important event in your life. All right? So let's say, for me, my milestone would be coming here to Thailand and being a teacher. That's a milestone for me. That's a very important part of my life. So anything that you think is important, buying your new car, buying a new house, getting a boyfriend, that's a milestone. Anything that is important to you, that is a milestone. When you reach to another level, that is a milestone. All right? So milestone, anything important that happens in your life. Now, on your handout, there are 7 pictures. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay? I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes. Can you match the word to the correct milestone? Okay? 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes is up. Let's answer. So for picture number 1, this should be easy. Teacher Arayap, sorry. Picture number 1, which milestone is referred to? Graduation. So picture number 1, that is graduation. So we all know what is graduation, when you finish school. So for most of you teachers, some of you may be doing your master's degree. So when you finish your master's degree, then you will have your master's graduation. If you want to continue further, another milestone, you'll enter your PhD. So another graduation. So when you finish your school, then you'll have your graduation. Teacher Pai. How about picture number 2? What do you think is the milestone for picture number 2? Job promotion. That is correct. So here, when you say job promotion, let's say for me, I'm teacher level 1. I'm teacher 1. If I move to teacher level 2, then I get promoted. So that is promotion. From level 1, I move to a higher level. I get promoted, go up. Okay, Mai? Clear? Job promotion. So from teacher 1, I go to head teacher. That's a big promotion. All right, so that's milestone number 2. How about milestone number 3? Teacher Naris. Naris, yes. Naris. Marriage. Okay, so milestone number 3, if you find the love of your life, you get married. So the milestone is marriage. Next, picture number 4. So this is a progression. So after getting married, what's the next milestone that you can achieve? Teacher Oil. Yes, teacher Oil. What's the milestone for picture number 4? Having a baby. So for most people, after getting married, the next milestone they hit, they have a baby. Next, continue with picture number 5. Teacher Tuk? Yes. Buying a house. So now that you have your family, you're starting your family, your next milestone, buying a house. So that's a big an important event in your life. You buy your first house. Next, picture number 5. Teacher April. Retirement. Okay, so when you have work your entire life, so this year we had Teacher Lada, Teacher Sukon, they had their retirement. So after they work hard their entire life, now they deserve retirement. So that's another milestone. And finally, Teacher Boat. What's the next? What's the last milestone? Riding a bike. All right. So if you have kids, so a milestone for toddlers, for young kids, is riding a bike. So these are just few of the examples of a milestone. So again, anything that is important, anything that is big, that has happened in your life, that's considered a milestone. Buying a car, getting a new job, moving to a different country, all those are milestone. Okay? All right? So, on your worksheet, I can see Teacher Noni already answering. Can you answer the activity? 5 sentences. Can you identify what's the signal word, what's the cause, and what's the effect? So it should be the same as our examples earlier. So just identify what's the signal word, what's the cause, the reason, and what's the effect or the result. What happened? I'll give you 10 minutes. So maybe while they're having their break, they could already like see, so it doesn't take. Are we all finished? Yeah, very easy, correct? Easy ngay, Mai? Yes. See, teacher Eric, he says very easy. All right, so now, okay, let's check your answers. Let's discuss. Sentence number 1. Classes are suspended because the power went out. So we had this example earlier. Power went out, meaning electricity shut down. So there's no power. Classes are suspended. Teacher Noni, can you break down sentences? What are your answers? Signal phrase or signal word. Signal word is because. Correct. What is the cause and what's the effect? Power went out. That's the cause. Correct. And, sorry, effect? Okay. Classes are suspended. Good. So those are the signal word because. What's the cause? Power went out. And what's the result? What's the effect? Classes are suspended. Teacher do. Number 2. Many students were late in class due to the bad weather. Let's break it down. Signal word. Due to. What's the cause? The bad weather. And what is the effect? Many students were late. Very good. Teacher need. Sentence number 3, please. The training camp was a success, meaning it's a hit. It's a great turnout. The training camp was a success as a result of the hard work of the teachers. Sentence number 3, teacher, can we break down what's the signal word or signal phrase? Okay, correct. The signal word as a result of. So it shows you what's the cause, what's the effect. Now, what is the cause in this sentence, teacher need? Why? Sorry? Teachers' hard work. So that's the cause. The hard work of the teacher. We work hard. So that's the cause. And what's the effect, teacher need? The training camp was a success because we all work hard. Moving on, sentence number 4. There has been an increase. Again, increase. It goes up in flooding. So when we get flood water, there's an increase in flooding as a consequence of continuous rain. So can everyone try to pronounce on your own? As a consequence. Can everyone try to pronounce on their own? As a consequence. Go. Yes. Continuous. So when you say continuous, rain today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, continuous, every day, every hour. So there's continuous rain. There has been increase in flooding as a consequence of continuous rain. Teacher Denpong, can we break down the sentence? What's the signal phrase in this sentence? Yes, as a consequence of, that's our signal word. Teacher, what's the cause? The reason. Yes, continuous rain, that's the cause. And what's the effect? What's the result, teacher? Sorry, what's the effect? Yes, there's been an increase, goes up, there's an increase in flooding. Now, sentence number 5. Can I ask Teacher Ying? Teacher Ying, I wanted to become a doctor. So I went to med school. Can we break down the sentence? What's the signal phrase, teacher? Signal phrase. So. So the signal word is so. What's the cause? Okay, the cause, the reason, I want to become a doctor. So what's the effect? What's the result? Yes, I went to med school. So those are the answers to our activity. Sentence number 5. I wanted to become a doctor. That's the reason. So the milestones, I went to med school. All right. So teachers, do you have any question for me? Any question? No question? All right. We still have 10 minutes. So I will introduce the activity for the next part of our camp. So on your table, so now can you bring out the paper on your table? So it's a jigsaw piece. If you ever do jigsaw puzzle, so there's a jigsaw piece given to each one. So now can you peel the tape at the back and stick it to your shirt. So take out the paper, make sure. Okay, so peel out. That could also be okay, teacher, no. Okay, so there are 2 tapes, so make it secure. All right. So if you notice, for every piece, there's a phrase. Okay? So for me, I went to Swensen. So for every one of you, you have 1 jigsaw puzzle. All right. Can I get your attention, please? Okay. So okay, teachers, before we get distracted, can I have your attention, please? Teachers. Okay. So the goal of the game, so when you do a puzzle, you want to match. So you want to match your jigsaw pieces together. So the aim of the project, of the game, is for you to find your match. Okay? You have to find your match. First one, okay? Teachers, first one to find your match, you can come in front, ring the bell, and we'll give you prizes. So the first one to find your match. So we also have here Teacher Jane, can you stick it? Teacher Costas.
Sure.
All right. Find your pair.
Okay. You have to find your partner. Okay. Okay. Teacher, can you read?
So once you find your partner, stick with your partner and okay. Find your partner.
I went to Korea.
I went to Korea. I went to Swensen.
Teacher, Miss Ann, Teacher Anna,
Okay, we already have first.
what is the correct sentence?
I went to Korea because I love K-pop.
Yes, very good. Okay, let's just wait for others to finish.
Okay.
Let's just wait for everyone to find their partner.
Teacher, the first teacher pair is teacher U and
Teacher Noni.
okay. So we have our first bell. Find your partners. Find your partner.
Okay. So once you find your partner, you can go to the front. All right. Okay. Teacher, you can come in. Come in front. Once you find your partner. I didn't do my homework. Okay. So let's see.
Your partner is missing.
Who's my partner? Who's my partner? I went to
Who's my partner?
Swensen.
We are getting married.
Hey,
We are getting married.
I got a traffic ticket. I bought a new car. I enjoy calculus.
She's there.
Okay, is everyone with a partner? Who doesn't have partner? Who doesn't have partner? Teacher April. Teacher April. No. I enjoy calculus. I bought a new car. No. That's not a partner. Can you move to this side, teacher? Can you move to this side? Yeah. Who doesn't have partner? Ba't wala? Okay, check.
Teacher,
My boyfriend broke
my
up with
bro-
me.
My boyfriend broke up with me. I'm your partner. Who doesn't have a partner?
Yes.
Teacher.
Study hard. Okay. Hey, I don't have a partner. Where's my partner?
I went to
I
Swensen.
went to Swensen. What do you do when you go to Swensen? What do you do when you go to Swensen?
I forgot my charger.
I forgot my charger.
I went to Swensen.
Swensen. No.
Teacher here doesn't have a partner.
So we don't need shopping or not? I mean shopping?
My boyfriend broke up with me.
That's it. Here, teacher.
My phone died. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're the first 10-10, so I go the second. Okay.
Okay. All right. Everyone, let's see. Let's start here.
Miss Anne, can you?
Okay, everyone, attention please.
I will
Before
help.
we go on break, so let's make a sentence. Now that you have found your partners, let's make a sentence. Now, can you connect the phrases to make a sentence? Use your signal words, because, so, all right? So teacher, can you make the sentence?
My boyfriend broke up with me, so I feel sad.
And alternate. Okay, next one we have.
My boyfriend proposed to me, so we are
getting married.
Okay, correct.
Okay,
Next.
very good.
Teacher.
Teacher Roland is great math teacher. So enjoy calculus.
Roland, you might want.
Teacher Roland is great math teacher. So I enjoy calculus. Teacher Roland is great math teacher. So I enjoy calculus.
Okay. Next we
Okay,
have
teacher
teacher Costas.
I'm not, what? I got a good grade because I study hard.
All right, correct. Next, teacher.
There's been increased flooding because the rain season. Because of the rainy season.
I got promoted at work, so I bought a new car.
Yes, correct. Teacher Dampong.
They all die because I didn't feed my pet fish.
Correct. Jane.
I beat the red traffic light, so I got a traffic ticket.
Very good, teacher. Nephew.
Nephew, I have a nephew.
Because my brother just has a baby boy. Okay. So teachers, for their sentence, I have a nephew. Nephew เข้าใจไหม Nephew, when you have a brother or sister, when they get a baby, in this case, a baby boy. So now you have a nephew. Alright? So my brother just had a baby boy. So now I have a nephew. Okay, Mai? Jane.
Okay. I wanted to see the Eiffel Tower, so
I went to Paris.
Yay, yes.
I spent all my money, so I went shopping.
I spent all my money. I went shopping. What do you think is the cause and which one is the effect? Effect. I went shopping. Are you sure? I spent all my money. If I buy Siam Paragon, what happened? You buy, right? You spent your money. So ani cause, ani effect. So can you make sense?
I went shopping, so I spent all my money.
Correct. I went shopping, so money, Liao, finish. I spent all my money. Next.
I did not do my homework, so
my teacher is upset.
Correct. My teacher is upset. I did not do my homework. Teacher Yi.
I want to become a doctor. So I enroll to Mahidol University.
So Mahidol is a good med school. So I wanted to become a doctor. I enrolled to Mahidol.
I call it a plumber because there's a leak in the faucet.
Okay, เข้าใจไหม Leak in the faucet. All right, faucet.
I got food poisoning because I ate หมูกระทะ
So don't eat mukata. You'll get food poisoning. Very bad. Jane.
I watched all the episodes of Squid Game last night, so I'm very sleepy.
Okay, so you watch Netflix, now you are sleepy.
Thank you. I want to Korea because I love K-pop.
Okay, so these are this pair. We have our winner. I went to Korea because I love K-pop.
I have a toothache because I ate too much candy.
Yes, you get the toothache when you eat too much candy. And last pair.
I forgot my charger. This is off. My phone died.
Okay, again, I forgot my charger because not quite right. I forgot my charger. My phone died. Which one do you think, teacher, is the reason, and which one do you think is the effect? If your phone died, what do you think? Why? Kamay. Because. So can you redo your sentence? My phone died.
My phone died because I forgot my charger.
Yes,
Okay.
Okay. My phone died. That's the cause. That's the effect. And the reason why? Because I forgot my charger. All right, teachers, good job, everyone. I think only I don't have a partner. I don't know why. Good job, teachers. Very good. All right, now we can have a 10-minute break. Thank you, teachers.
Wait, we're going to reward
we'll have
the
the
first
reward.
couple, the first pair. Sorry. Thank
All right,
you.
good job, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can have your 10-minute break.
Okay, teachers, we're going to start with the second part now, which will be Teacher Jane. And Teacher Jane is going to be doing reading and and elaborating on what Teacher Anna spoke about. I just want to tell you, in the handout, in the note, in the booklet, there are pages where you can make notes, okay, especially for Teacher Jane's section. Okay, you can write on these pages here. Okay, Teacher Jane Cap, all yours.
Thank you, Teacher Roland. Okay, good morning again, once again, teacher. My name is Teacher Jane, so I'll be doing reading and writing. Just a very short one. I know, are you hungry, teachers? Me too. So we will try to make it as quick as possible. Okay, so anyway, before we go through the reading part, let me just review or some definitions of cause and effect. So that was our topic. Okay, so cause and effect. So cause and effect, a cause is why, right? Something happened, and the effect is what happened. Okay, so we have here an example. Because of the rainy weather, we canceled the picnic. So cause, rainy weather, and the effect is canceled the picnic. Okay, so next slide. Okay, so the order of the cause and effect, it can be intertwined or changeable, okay? So it can be switched. So we have an example of sentence of this. I ate tons of junk food, so now I feel sick. So when you say tons, what does it mean when you say tons? Tons. 1,000. Okay, so that is if it has something like an equivalent measure, right? Tons, like a lot. Okay, so let's say, for example, a tons of rock. So it means like it's very, very heavy. So I ate tons of junk food. Okay, so many. So now I feel sick. So the cause in the sentence is, everybody, please read the cause in the sentence. Can all teachers read the cause in this sentence? Okay, I ate tons of junk food is the cause, and the effect is, everyone? So now I feel sick. Okay, now we're going to change. Salapkan. Okay, so we're going to interchange. So the second sentence, it goes, everybody, please read. Okay, so what is added in the sentence? What is added in the second sentence? What is added in the second sentence? The word because, okay? So I feel sick because is the effect, okay? So the cause is I ate tons of junk food, okay? So cause and effect, so it can be changeable. Okay, next. So cause and effect practice questions. So these are two of the questions that you have to ask yourself, okay? So I have here sentences, okay, or phrase. So the first, four, okay. The first sentence, can everybody please read? Number 1, please. He will follow commands. Okay, so these two questions here, we have what is the cause and what is the effect. We're going to find out later on, okay? So what is the cause in the sentence and what is the effect on the sentences? Okay, the second sentence, everybody, please read. Everybody, I skipped. Okay, I skipped lunch today, so I am extremely hungry this evening. So when you say extremely, what does the word extremely means? Teacher Nang, sorry, Tukjai, did I frighten you? Okay, so what is the word extremely?
Very.
Very good, extremely. Okay, extremely, okay. So, I skipped lunch today, so I am extremely hungry this evening. Okay, we're going to find out what is the effect and what is the cause for this. The third sentence, everybody please read. To water plants, so they all died. Okay, and the last sentence, everybody. For the test at all, so failed it. Okay, so this slide is in your copy, okay? So if you're going to see the second part of this, these are the answer for the cause and for the effect of each of the sentences. So let me ask, Teacher Teo, is it Teo, right? Okay, Teacher Teo, what is the cause in the first sentence, please? What is the cause? If you train your dog, he will follow commands. What is the cause? Sorry? Okay, so training the dog is the cause. And let me ask, Teacher Pai, sorry, what is the effect on this sentence? If you train your dog, he will follow commands. What is the effect? He will follow commands, following commands. Very good. Number 2, I skipped lunch today, so I am extremely hungry this evening. Okay, let me go on to teacher need. Okay, so what is the cause in this sentence? Number 2. Yes, what is the cause in that sentence?
Skipping lunch today.
Okay, very good. Skipping lunch today. Are you going to skip lunch today? No. Some teachers are, no, everybody has to eat lunch, right? Okay, so let's go on to teacher Nuna. Sorry. So what is the effect on the second sentence?
ข้อไหนอะ teacher?
2, I skipped lunch today.
อ๋อ I'm extremely hungry.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Yes, being extremely hungry is the effect. Let's go to the third sentence. Teacher Naris, she forgot to water her plants, so they all died. What is the cause in the sentence? Forgot to water plants. Very good. Okay, and the effect, Teacher Oil? Plants died. They all died. Okay, very good. Let's go to the last sentence. He did not study for the test at all, so he failed it. Teacher, pray. Did not study. Yes. And teacher Ayapas, effect? What is the effect? Failed the test. Yes, very good. Thank you very much. Okay, so now let's go on to our next slide. Let's do some exercises, okay? The first exercises would be, it's on your copy, okay? So it's a reading exercise. So we will do the reading exercises. Reading comprehension. Okay, so please open that page. Okay, so on the job, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a very short reading comprehension. So when you say reading comprehension, what does it mean when you say comprehension? What does it mean when you say comprehension? Anyone? Comprehension. Reading comprehension. What does the word comprehension means? What is comprehension? What does it mean when you say comprehension? Comprehend, from the word comprehend. Anyone? So what is reading comprehension? The word reading comprehension. How you understand. Okay, so reading comprehension. We will do reading comprehension. Okay, so in reading comprehension, the title of the reading comprehension is On the Job. Okay, so here, Ariel is the person in this reading, the character in this reading comprehension. Ariel speaks is press secretary to Mayor Boney. Okay, so Ariel is the secretary of Mayor Boney. So he's the one in charge of all the mayor needed. Okay, so New Horizon, Connecticut is a state in the U.S., right? Okay, so so Mayor Boney is the mayor of the Connecticut. Okay, so here, what you see is a schedule, okay? The schedule of, whose schedule is this? Whose schedule? Whose schedule is this? Sorry. Kyle's schedule is on this reading comprehension. Whose schedule is this? Ariel? What do you think? Whose schedule is this? It is from Mayor Boney. Ariel is the secretary, but